And before I start this video is sponsored by Nature Made Magnesium. If you need magnesium in your system, it's really good for you. It helps your muscles. So when you do those big giant workouts like I do, look how big and strong I am. You get less cramps. You don't feel that pain around your neck, on your shoulder blade, and your body's extremely relaxed. So a little bit of extra magnesium is actually good for you. So sponsored by Nature Made. Hey, I'm not sponsored by them. They don't care about me. They actually sent me an email one time. They said they hope that my family and I die in a fire. So the Xbox 360 got it at launch, not midnight. I said to myself that day, well, I'm not going at midnight and standing in the cold. That's what I did for the PS4. It was way more worth it for the 360 than the PS4. So I was like, I'll go the next day. And I went around 10:30, 11 a.m. No lines. Because I didn't want to wait on a line. I said, well, go in the store. Picked up that giant heavy brick. Because the 360, the OG 360 was very heavy. Along with the miniature brick. Don't forget, it's two bricks. It's the big brick and the small brick. Pretty damn heavy. And I got 6 games at launch. Now, this is how I feel. Number one, the best North American launch of games for a console, Dreamcast. Second best, 360. So 6 games. NBA 2K6. I'm an OG 2K player. Been playing it since the Dreamcast. I've played them all, sadly. Excuse me. Project Gotham Racing 3. Perfect Dark. 2 big thumbs up. I'm being down. That game sucks. I'm trying to think. Call of Duty 2. There you go. Call of Duty 2. And one of my favorite games of all time. Ridge Racer 6. What a fantastic Ridge Racer that was. I'm missing one achievement, by the way. Which kills me. Every time I think about it, it kills me. And then you got Condemned. Condemned was like, I think that was the stellar title as a launch game for the 360 because it just stood out. It was so different. It was so cool, man. And it's sad to see that they never continue the series. Two was, I like 2 a lot as well. But part 1 was fucking awesome, man. They just never did a continuation. They never brought it back as a remaster, remake, or whatever. And that's why Sega sucks the big fat balls. So, fuck you, Sega. You suck. So those 6 games right there. I had a blast, man. It was a really good launch of games right there. You had to wait a little while until we got Dead or Alive 4, which was towards the end of December. And that's when I really experienced the Red Ring of Death. And a lot of people say, well, that's the biggest problem of the 360 was the Red Ring of Death. And yes, it was. But that wasn't really the death of Microsoft. The death of Microsoft was heavily depending on Halo, Gears of War, and Forza. Gears of War, Forza, and Halo. They didn't create enough original IPs. They just continue to milk and recycle the same old shit over and over and over and over again. And that's when I gave up in 2012 on Microsoft. And then from there on out, I did the right decision to stick to Sony because Microsoft went down the toilet. But the 360 brought so many great memories. 360 made me actually appreciate and like first-person shooters even more. Call of Duty 3, when Call of Duty 3 came out, I was just the medic. You know what? I'm going to be the medic. And I was usually number 1 at the scoreboard. Always number 1. Because I would just feed my teammates health. So that's how you score a lot of points in Call of Duty 3. Just be the medic. And then you obviously have Call of Duty 4 and the rest is history. But my favorite Call of Duties was 3 and 4. 4 was fucking great. That was fantastic. Yeah, I'm going to be cursing in this video. I don't care. There's some people that are like, oh my god, why you curse so much? Yeah, you're sensitive back then and you're still sensitive today. People complain about the sensitivity now. Back then, people still complain about anything, so nothing new. And then Dead Rising came out a little later in 2006 in August. And Dead Rising was very different as well. That's a very good Capcom game. Something kind of like out of the box for Capcom to do. So, yeah, man. And the remake is coming out, I think, next week, right? Very soon. I'll be skipping in. I had a pre-order for Steam, and I didn't realize on CD keys it was the UK, Europe key. I was like, oh, gotta cancel that. Canceled it, and I said, you know what, I got too many games. You know, I'm still playing a little bit of Space Marine 2 and Astro Bot. Chainsaw Lollipop this midnight. Remember Chainsaw Lollipop? It has not aged well. Hopefully this remake does fix some things here and there. But yeah, man, Dead Rising was really fun at the time. And then you have Gears of War. I love Gears of War. Gears of War 1, okay, whatever. Gears of War 2 is stepped up. Alright, now that's good. Great story, great everything about Gears of War 2, the multiplayer, all that good stuff. And I got all the achievements on Gears of War 2. I grinded through that same stage when you would get on top of that big giant monster. And I had to play through that stage like 100 billion times in order to get, how many kills you had to get in the game? 100K or something like that? I did it. I was extremely dedicated. I love the online. It's super competitive. I was even more competitive in 3. Now 3, I remember 3. Now let's backtrack a little bit. So you had that big white brick. Then they redesigned it to that nice slim black. Now that was a beautiful 360 console right there. Nice, slim, beautiful console. Fixed a lot of issues from the original one. And by the way, the original one, I didn't find out until years later that Nyko extra fan to put back at the 360 was messing up the 360 even more. That it was actually not good for your 360. And I used to always heavily depend on that thing. And most importantly, the Red Ring of Death was causing a lot with Dead or Alive 4. So what I would usually do is add warranty, GameStop warranty. I think it started off like 30 or 40 bucks, and they started increasing the price because, well, the system was screwing up way too much and people were refunding it to grab a new one. So you had that warranty. I'm all over the place because, I mean, this just talking about 360, there's so much shit going on with the 360. So you got the warranty. I think I went through 3 or 4 warranties because every time they would announce a new SKU, school model, a new model that improved the, the ventilation and all that, I would go ahead, return the old console, then re-up my warranty again, just in case the 360 screws up or they have another new model, which they did over and over and over again until they finally got it right with the black design. So that's how I went through maybe 3 or 4 360s because of that. And it sucked. But I went through the GameStop warranty because it was just much easier. I didn't have to wait. I didn't have to depend on Microsoft. That warranty at GameStop was really damn good. Damn, the ice cream man is outside. Where were you when it was like 80 and 90 degrees? I don't understand this. What the fuck? That's hilarious. This video is great. I'm not gonna do another one. I'm gonna just upload this one. So yeah, and now you got the black one. But Gears of War 3. I remember Gears of War 3, I was so excited. Because they had that Gears of War system, the exclusive one, and it was all red with the black logo of Gears of War with the skeleton on it. Oh my! I wish I never got rid of that one. I had it because I got it at launch, and I went for the midnight launch on that one. The crazy story is, I got it, took a taxi, and then some random dude came out of nowhere. Hey man, let's split half on the taxi. Let's split half. Come on, let me get in. Are you going the same way as I am? I'm like, what the fuck? That's all the dude like, yo, let's go. I don't know who that guy is. So he dropped me off somewhere on Queens Boulevard, and I walked the rest. No big deal. So, and that day, I kind of sucked too, because my mother was in the hospital because she went through this really bad vertigo. So this is something new for her, and even for us, because we didn't know what the fuck was going on with her. So she was in the hospital at the time. So I couldn't really enjoy Gears of War 3 because I was so worried about her. So that was going at that time too. And even when you go to the hospital, you have vertigo. They don't even know what the fuck you have. They don't even know. They'll try to give you like all this medication, these CAT scans, and this and that. They don't even know what's going on. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess it's vertigo. Oh yeah, no shit. Damn, it took you all that, huh? But hey, that's what they do. They milk your insurance to try to make as much money as they can. It's a business, right? So Gears of War 3, man. Oh man, I couldn't get all the achievements, man, because I think you had to prestige like a whole bunch of times, and you had to try to get all the little badges and shit like that. And I was really hardcore on the online. I was super heavily competitive in Call of Duty 4 and Gears of War 2 and 3. And there's another game that I loved online, Bad Company 1 and 2. Did they make Bad Company 3? I don't think so. It was just 1 and 2. Bad Company was a fantastic game. Really fun to play online as well. I used to be the repairman. I'll be on the tank. Boom, 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 boom. Get off the tank, repair. Get on the tank. Boom, boom, boom. Get off the tank, repair. I would do the same shit over. And I used to rank up the points like a mofo. But if there's too many snipers, it's actually quite difficult to try to get on top of the scoreboard there. So I'm trying to think of other games I really had so much fun with. You know, obviously you have the Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6. Ew, that's gross, dude. I played the demo. I love the demo. When the full game came out, I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Well, Resident Evil 5, man, that shit was awesome. I played online with a whole bunch of people. I beat that game multiple times. If they ever remake the game, it's not going to be the same. And I'm not going to get into why. Damn. You have the X Live Arcade. How can you not forget the X Live Arcade? Man, they brought so many like arcade games to the shit, like Contra, Pac-Man, and all that good stuff. And like random games like Guardian Heroes, Radiant Supergun, like shit I played on the Saturn. I'm like, God damn, this system is amazing. It's fantastic. So many good memories with the 360, man. Dedicated from 2005 to 2012. And then I slowly just went with the PlayStation. And one thing, there's a lot of like argument between people. X Live or PS Plus. X Live is 100 times better. I know, I played the fighting games because I was big on the Street Fighter 4. I played a lot of Street Fighter 4 online. And it's just night and day. When you switch to the PlayStation, you can feel that input delay. You can just feel all that delay going on the PlayStation. Ugh. Gross. And X Live, you just spend a little extra money. You get that fucking smooth service, man. It's fantastic. X Live is way more superior than that piece of garbage PS Plus. But people will defend it. Oh, it was free. It was free at the time. It was free. Yeah, that's why it's free, because you're a peasant and you're fucking defending it because you're a bum. You're a moron. Because you can't even tell the difference. Because X Live, when you play the fighting games, that's where you want to play the fighting games. It was on X Live, not on your free PS Plus. Shut up. You suck. You know what? Oh, it went in the toilet. God damn it. That's what I get for talking all this garbage. But yeah, man. 360? Definitely top 3 consoles for sure. Fantastic console. It had it all. It had the online. Not so much the exclusives because they were milking that to death. But overall, and the third party games ran much better on the 360 too. It just looked better too. So overall, man, 360, good times, man. I had a lot of good times. Played that console to death, man. So yeah, I must have missed other things, but I mean, it is what it is. It doesn't matter to me. So there you go. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to get your magnesium. You need some magnesium. It's good for your muscles, muscle relaxation, all that. That's helped me out with my workouts. Okay. Goodbye. Take care.